Hi everyone, Jackson here. Welcome back to the daily endeavours for the 19th of January on the EU server today, because I think everything here is relatively easy to do on there. Destroy 5 ghosts, 10 enemies with weapon poisons, well, 10 weapon poisons on enemies really. Refining raw materials, damage in Battlegrounds, Cyrodiil or Imperial City. This is to players, needs to be pointed out there. And then healing with Scribed Abilities. 15 steals, as always, timestamps will be in the description for each one. I would avoid this one just because these 4 here are easy to do on your own. This one requires you to go and find players, which on its own just takes time, whereas these you can just do basically straight away. So I think this one's the easiest, depending on if you have a gold road or not. Will depend on which ones you want to do. Personally, I would say do this one, and then raw materials and ghosts. If you don't have this one, just do these 3. This one will just take a little bit longer. Healing with Scribed Abilities. The only thing I would really say you need is to get Healing Soul. What I would suggest is do the main scribing quest line on one character, then just sort of have like a side character, have them do the first quest, get them soul, and then get them the get them 2 things. I'll show you. So this is all you need. So you need wield soul, you get the healing script from the Wing of the Indrik, you get the Druid's Resurgence signature script. You can use Sage's Remedy if you want to, but yeah, I just think Druid's is a bit better. Get this from the Wayrest Mages Guild, and then for the Afflict script, I implore you to get Vitality from the Rolka Mages Guild. So Wayrest Mages Guild is here, so just go here and it's up on the 2nd floor, I think around here. The one in Rolka, Vitality script, you can find this in the Mages Guild, but you have to go up the stairs here, and I believe it's around here somewhere. It's just outside the Mages Guild, just like on a little box up the stairs. These 2 will make it much easier because you'll get resources back every time you spam it, which is good, because it just means you can just spam it way more, even if you are on a stamina build. And the Vitality one just makes you heal more at a time, which is good. Yeah, because this is all you really need. You can get more, you can get the healing burst as well, but honestly, this is all you need. Then you need something that takes away health, because if you just use this skill over and over, all it's going to do is, you're not going to do anything. What you need to do is be missing health. So what you want to do is have something that takes away health. So there's 2 skills that are good for this. You've got siphoning attacks, and you've also got Blood Altar. Blood Altar is really easy to get. You need to be level 10. You just go talk to the Undaunted characters. The one I usually go to is oh god, what's his name? I keep forgetting his name. Khajiit guy with orc armor at the 2nd floor here. He calls you Milkstop. You can't miss him. Just accept the quest from him. It'll unlock the Undaunted skill line. You don't need to complete the quest. You just need to unlock the skill line. Once you've got something that take away health, you can also use Nightblade with the Siphoning Strike ability. This here takes away health and gives you tons of resources. Much better, I think. Nightblades are great for this. You can also use Equilibrium from Mages Guild, but you need to be level 8 to get there, so it takes a while. You can also use Gravity. You can just... I mean, this isn't enough, but you can just go to like a big cliff and jump down it. Take away a bunch of health. That would definitely be the slowest option, though. So yeah, Blood Altar or Siphoning Attacks. I think these 2 are good. So all you do is just take away health, and then use Wield Soul over and over. And so you do that, and you'll heal yourself with that. So you can kind of do this just from where you are right now. As soon as you log in, just need to have these 2 things unlocked. Something that can also speed it up is this skill here from Vampire, Blood Frenzy. This also takes away health. It also increases your weapon and spell damage the longer it's active. So if you're not familiar, weapon and spell damage heals you. So, well, weapon and spell damage increases your healing done too. So having this active will also speed up the process of which you heal. So just use those 2 in conjunction, reduce your health, reduce your health, reduce your health, and then spam healing. And you'll get it done eventually. It takes literally like 20 seconds. Really good, this one. Yeah, but yeah, obviously you need Gold Road, and you do need to I suggest at least doing a few of the scrubbing quests to get access to this stuff, because you do want to get the healing one from Wing of the Indrik, and you do want to get. You don't need wheel. You don't need Soul Burst. Basically, just do Wing of the Indrik, and you'll pretty much be able to get the rest. Okay, refining raw materials. My suggestion for this is to use wood if you can, because generally all wood in this game is going to be much cheaper in rough forms than any other resource. So if I go over a look, so everything there is basically 10 gold on average to buy. You look at Ancestor Silk, it's like 6 or 7 times as expensive. Same thing with this stuff here, it's a lot more expensive than any of the raw or rough stuff that you get from wood. If I go to blacksmithing, it'll be sort of like the middle ground between wood and light armor, or plant cloth. Yeah, so about 25. So this is about 2.5 times as expensive as rough ruby ash. So that one's also more expensive. And same thing with jewelry. Platinum dust is very expensive. It's about 10 times as expensive as rough wood. So you can also use pulverized stuff. This stuff is also more expensive though, except for antimony is not too bad, and zinc especially is not too bad. But yeah, I usually just stick with rough wood, because generally you'll find a lot more rough wood than you will pulverized stuff. So you just need 80 of this stuff. So I've got 40, 60, 70, 80. So that'll be enough. So just do that. Don't worry too much with wood about what you get from the improvement stuff. Wood stuff is generally all of it is generally cheap, except for maybe mastic. I find mastic is actually surprisingly expensive sometimes, but nowhere near as bad as it used to be. But yeah, and just either put this in the bank, use it later, or yeah, I don't know, put it on the guild stores or sell it, or whatever you want to do. If you are going to use other ones, because you have a lot of this stuff, but you don't have other, like rough wood or whatever, just keep in mind there's 2 things you're really going to want to look at. Meticulous disassembly is one. This increases the chances of getting like the gold, especially the gold and purple materials for upgrading stuff from these. So this can be good to have. And then you also want to get the craft one. So you get metal extraction for blacksmithing, unraveling for clothing, jewelry extraction, and wood extraction. All 4 of these do the same thing. Again, just like meticulous disassembly, they increase the chance of getting the upgrade materials. The only reason I don't really worry too much about that with wood is like I said, the upgrade materials for wood is generally pretty cheap. But yeah, I mean, it's not terrible to have either, because yeah, that stuff, gold, rosin is still, I mean, it's a few thousand at least, but yeah, it's not a big deal if you don't have that for wood, at least. You can also do writs. I don't have any on me, but writs give you a bunch of raw materials. A single writ is enough to give you the resources that you need to refine 8 times, because each one gives you 20. There's 6, so 120 base. If you have the champion point that has a chance to double what you get here, you can also get more than that. So yeah, writs are a good way to just quickly get what you need to do to refine here. Sorry, not writs, surveys. The surveys you get from the writs. So each writ gives you a 12.5% chance to get a survey from a writ. So if you do any of the 4 crafting, like the equipment crafts, so clothing, jewelry, blacksmithing, and woodworking, 12% chance to get a writ, to get a survey from each one. So yeah, if you're really desperate to get stuff and you can't find any good stuff on guild stores, just do a writ if you can get one. Okay, killing ghosts. So spirits are probably the best bet for this. There's lots of spirits in 3 easy to reach locations. I'll go through them all. So the one I usually use is the Starved Plain, just southwest of the waystone you start with in Stonefalls, here on the map. And yeah, you come through here, there'll be some spirits here you can kill. These guys here. If you see other people attacking them, just tap them with a light attack, because you don't need to kill them, as long as you at least participate in the kill. So got this guy, and got this guy. Oh yeah, sorry, I've got my... I should take off the healing script. Swap out. Yeah, get rid of that. Okay, so yeah, that's 5 ghosts. Alright, so I'll show you the other 2 locations. This one here has lots of stuff, but, you know, if it's really, really busy, then, you know, you do have other options. Unfortunately, there's not really any good dungeons. There's public dungeons, but, you know, from the Wayshrine, you've still got places that you can go that's still pretty easy to get to. You've also got spirits, ancestral spirits, here in Cyrodiil, also in is it Toronan? What's Toronan? Sorry. So Esduin and Cyrodiil. Just Cyrodiil's a lot easier to get to. Just a little bit northwest of Volkagard here, you'll get some ancestor spirits. If you do the quest line, they become yellow, so like they won't attack you on sight unless you attack them first. Yeah, lots of spirits around here too that you can kill. Oh wow, looks like someone's been here. So you've also got Morriselli in Betnik here on the northwest side. This also has a bunch of spirits in it. If you need help getting to Betnik, it is a very specific way you got to get here. Just let me know. I can help you get there. But all right. So last up, we'll talk about afflicting enemies with weapon poisons. So poisons, you can get these from a couple of places. The most common, the best way I think, is to stock a couple of these crown lethal poisons. You do not have to buy these things. Generally, they'll be in the daily rewards quite frequently. Come through here a bit. Yeah. So yeah, early on in the rewards, we've got 200. So my advice is every time these come up, just stock them on a character and use these only when these endeavors come up. Like if you just do that, you'll get fucking tons of these things. And just, I don't know, maybe just have like one stack of a couple of hundred and that you don't use, and you'll always have enough for these endeavors usually. If you don't have any crown lethal poisons, you've also got some from alchemists here. So for example, you can find an alchemist here in Volkagard, southwest of the Wayshrine. If you did go to Stonefalls for Star Plane, you can also check here. There's one as a dude, and I believe it's in this building here. This one. So from alchemists, you talk to them and you get poisons. So the only thing to consider is that hindering poisons don't work as normally as everything else does on target skeletons, if you want to go that route, because target skeletons are a good way to get poisons applied. But I usually just use public dungeons because the more targets you have, the quicker it applies. Yeah, just buy some of these. If you want to skimp out a bit on how much it costs, because it's 400 gold for 10 of these, you can get a low-level character, come to an alchemist here, and they will sell like much lower power poisons for a lot cheaper gold. And so, yeah, you can just spend less gold on it, But I think 400 gold for something that only takes a few minutes, really, is not bad value. For a 15 seal, anyway. If it was 10 seals, I'd be a little bit less inclined to do it. Ah, here we go. So, cloak up, put that down, and yeah. Just let them blast through. Next group. Poison's ready. We've already casted 2. So yeah, the only thing is the cooldown. You can see it at the bottom left there, near the speedometer. The cooldown's going through. So let's just up now. Go up to the skeevers. Hit him with cloak. There we go. Alright, so this add-on that I use, Poison Tracker. This one here. So it tells you when your poison's going to be up. I find it's very finicky. It's very broken when you first get it. You can fix it. There's like a comment that goes through on how to do it in the ESO UI comment section. But still, if you use crown poisons, it's fine. I find if you use other poisons, like some other different ones, it doesn't work as well. But I don't know. You can give it a try. But basically, normally, other than that, you can't really track your poisons that well. I hate fucking dealing with... I would rather just not deal with Ice Wraiths. Just go through and kill something else. Because these things do like a dive attack down on the ground that makes them untargetable for a fucking stupid amount of time. So it's rather kill other shit. These Draugr are much easier to kill. There it goes. Yeah, it doesn't show here either. There is one way to see it that I know of. No. Yeah, this attack here. So if I look how long it stays untargetable for, it's fucking ridiculous. Ice Race are one of my least favorite enemies in the game. If I go, yeah, so it showed there that it got used, but it's not showing that it's got its cooldown. Basically, just wait 10 seconds. I get more of these pricks. Alright, never mind. I still got targeted. Okay, well done. You did it. Almost there. 2 more. Heavy sack? I think there was a heavy sack before, wasn't it? Yeah. Wouldn't suggest fighting bosses, because one target is much slower for applying poisons. Just try and kill groups of enemies. There we go. One more. There's a group of enemies in here. Where is everything? Someone's been through here. Oh yeah, here's some skeevers. Oh, there's one. Oh, well, it's still applied up. Well. Alright, we're done. So now just take off the poison so you don't accidentally use them later. And that's it. Alright. Concludes the dailies for today. If you've got any questions, as always, just let me know. Thanks everyone for watching. Thanks for your support as always. I'll see you next time, and take care.